Hi, I'm Alexandra Harbushka. I'm the founder of Life With Herpes. It is an online community. It is a podcast. It's a blog. It's a YouTube channel. But like I mentioned, it is an online community and it is filled with hundreds, thousands of people who are living with herpes. So if you haven't checked it out, if you know nothing about Life With Herpes, this is your first time even stumbling upon a herpes video, go to Life With Herpes, check it out. If you're not familiar with the Secret Society, go check it out. It is an online community. It is filled with hundreds of people who have herpes. It is like an open forum. It's a community. So go check it out. Go to lifewithherpes.com. Today I want to talk a little bit about dating. And dating's important, right? There are a lot of great reasons to date. And one of the things are when we're diagnosed with herpes, we're scared to date. So even though you have herpes, you can still date. Okay, let's back up. For eons, right? Since first humans were on this earth, I'm sure we dated. It's the way it works. It's like a cat and mouse chase, right? Dating's been going on forever. There's the attraction, it's fun, it's the lust, then you got the idea behind it of reproduction, all of that, right? So we have been dating for eons and eons and eons. So when you talk to a single person, let's fast forward to where we are today. You talk to a single person and it's like, oh man, it's daunting. Like, oh, I gotta go on a date, I'm dating, I'm single. And when you talk to a married person, a lot of times you're like, oh my gosh, go have the best time. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Like you just get to go out all the time and like try new places and get all dressed up and meet new people. So there's like, you're on opposite sides of the spectrum. And a lot of times people go, oh, the grass is always greener on this side or always greener on that side. Regardless, dating is fun. I think dating's fun. And I think it's a really important part of figuring out who you are. So let's go back a little bit to the diagnosis. So when you're diagnosed, the first thing that crossed my mind is no one's gonna wanna date me. No one is going to want to be with me because I have herpes. Why would he, and I'm using he in quotation marks, why would he wanna be with me because I have herpes? Well, the truth is just because we have herpes doesn't mean we're not deserving of love. Come on. There's millions of people with herpes and you want to say they're not deserving of love either? Absolutely not. We are 100% deserving of everything that we want. Dreams, love, success, financial success, our dream job, our dream home, and even our dream partner. So we're 100%, like herpes shouldn't even play a role in that. Now, I do understand because when I was with my ex who did give me herpes, I stayed with him for about another 2 years. I was scared. I didn't want the rejection. I didn't know. I was really in a low place, but it did take me time to figure out, and I figured it out and I decided, gosh, I want to get out there. I want to date. I want to meet people. I want to figure out who I'm supposed to spend my time with. So here are some good reasons to date. You learn more about who you are. You really do. It's really exciting because when you go out, you think, oh, I like this type of thing, right? I like that type of thing. So for example, when I was 19, I went on a date with a guy and he opened the car door for me. And I was like stopped in my tracks. I had never had a man besides my dad and like grandfathers and uncles, open doors for me, but never like on a date. That just never happened. And it never occurred to me that was something important. Once that happened, I realized, oh yeah, my dad does that all the time. But, I didn't realize in a dating situation, I really found that was important to me. I would have never known unless I went on a date with this guy. So since then, I totally judged guys that like didn't open the door for me. I was like, oh, you're out. Like I would mention like, oh, maybe you think you could do this and see if they changed. But yeah, that was important to me. So yes, of course, my husband Bill does open my car door for me. It's very important to me. So yeah, you learn more about things that are important to you, about what you expect, how you expect to be treated, and maybe what's important to you in your life. Like I said, had I never gone on that date with that guy at 19, I may not have known that opening a car door was a big deal for me. Okay. You learn more about who you want as a partner. Again, back to this open the door thing. But a lot of times you go out with different people and you learn about them. You learn about their life story, their lifestyle, their past people that they maybe dated. You learn about maybe they introduced you to new foods or new activities or, you know, certain things. And so you can learn like, oh, I didn't know that this was important, that this type of person is really important to me. Is it potentially, you know, a job? Is it a time? Maybe it's really important. Maybe you both work nights. Maybe you're, one's a nurse and maybe one works the graveyard shift. I don't know, maybe you're a firefighter, right? And like times and different cycles, like you might go, gosh, I really need to find someone that's going to be okay with me, you know, working night shifts. So that's a great thing. You get to learn about different lifestyles and cultures and just get exposed to a lot of different things. I know this is one you don't want to know about, but it's good. You get really good at disclosing you have herpes. I know you don't want to be good at that. It's nothing I wanted to be good at either. But you know what? You get good at having that difficult conversation. The more you have it, the easier it is. Yes, it will get easier. Yes, the first time you have it is difficult. Yes, the first time you go on a date, you're like sweating bullets, wondering like, is this person gonna ask me if I have herpes? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? No, just the more you go out and the more you live life and the more you treat herpes as a normalcy, then the easier the conversation is. You can decide when you tell someone and when you don't tell someone. You can decide if it's important to tell them on first date or if you want to wait 3 months into it. It's totally up to you unless you're going to expose them to it. If you're going to expose them to it, like you're going to have sex, then you need to tell them. But if you're not, then go out, date, have fun. Like just go have fun. Get really good at that conversation. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You don't see them again? Okay. Great. You can have that on plenty of first dates without talking about herpes. You can have that plenty of people. You could date them for months and it can have nothing to do with herpes and they just like disappear one night. Okay, so having herpes should have nothing to do with that. The fourth one, I'm excited about it for you, but you get to have fun. Like just have fun. Like I said, you get to go out, you get to try new places, go have an ice cream date, go to yoga, go walk on the beach, walk in the park, go ice skating, go look at, you know, baby ducks in a pond. I don't know, that's exciting to me. It may not be exciting to you. My husband laughs at me every time I see ducks in a little pond. But anyways, go have fun, like expose yourself to new things, new areas in your city that you may not have even been to. I can remember, I grew up in San Diego, I pretty much know it, but I went on a date in my late 20s with this guy that took me to an area in San Diego that I had never been to. And you know what? It was fun. It was really fun for me to go see this whole new area that I had never even experienced. I've heard about it. I've like driven by it multiple times, but I never really stopped and took it in. So you get to go try new places. You get to go have fun. You get to, it's just a fun time in your life. Okay. So at the end of the day, I look at dating as an important, it's an important phase of your life to, again, find out what's important to you, like who are you, what's important to you, and then let's find out about these people. The more people you date, the more you go, oh, okay, that's a characteristic I saw in a past partner, and you know what, I don't think I need that characteristic again. Okay, you know, you've dated them, you spent time with them, you can know red flags when you see them. You get really good at having the herpes talk, so that when you do meet that really important person that you're like, oh, I'm really excited about this person, you are good at having that conversation. And then, like I said, have fun along the way. Just enjoy it. Have fun. Like, look at it as an opportunity just to meet all these new people. All right, I can't wait to hear about your dating. I know I sound like I'm talking about like Sex in the City and all these dates and all that, but go have fun. It really is. It's a great time in your life and enjoy it. And also, if you are married and you're just like, well, I'm married, whatever, date your husband, date your wife. My husband and I have date nights. It's fun. We go out, we go do things like that we wouldn't normally do, and we switch off, and we plan it every other week. So do that. It makes it interesting. It's fun. All right. If you have questions, go to lifewithherpes.com. Come see The Secret Society. I highly recommend it. It is just an online great group of people supporting one another, hand holding, and just supporting you. All right, I will see you soon in the next episode. Bye.